Now, UDN is calling for urgent government action on coding and feeding of both community and early learning schools in Karamoja sub-region. UDN Quality Assurance Manager Gilbert Musinguzi says the number of learners supersedes the capacity to facilitate the process. He was speaking to UBC in Kampala on solving the feeding problem in the region.
Of course, poverty is a teething issue and remains a critical issue in Karamoja. Is that the children are not coming to school because, one, there are no meals at home, and therefore the parents are not in a position to contribute towards the school feeding program.
For the last 2 months, famine in Karamoja has affected the education sector, keeping learners away from school. Recent reports on death from hunger in Karamoja has spurred civil society to call for government's intervention to strategically address the problem.
When we talk about all the development partners that have given food, we talked of World Food Program, Save the Children, there's Rhinelands, there are many others, some which provide. But this budget support, off-budget support, needs not to be considered as a panacea to these problems, because government has the responsibility as the first line of treatment, to the responsibility to provide to its citizens. Then when these others come in, they should give only supplementary support.
The immediate community aid program for giving food to families has not solved the hunger problem because of low funding.
So we're calling upon government to prioritize and take up the responsibility of providing meals to all the primary schools and secondary schools in Karamoja. One, it is critical in terms of attracting children in school, but secondly, it is important in ensuring that there is retention of children in schools by improving attendance and the performance of the children.
UDN suggests approaches like establishing model farms with sustainable irrigation and mechanization to utilize the available land for agriculture.
They have to provide equipment, because with these rudimentary tools that we are using, the hoes, they might not appreciate it, because given for them, they wake up in the morning, sit, or they are herding their cattle. So if there are other incentives, if they provide them with equipment like the tractors, they would appreciate, it's okay, we can go into cultivation, not the manual way, but this can be done. So,
Ministry of Education and Sports enrollment of primary school going pupils in Karamoja sub-region at 34,456 also puts overwhelming pressure on the food aid, especially when non-school going citizens have to be fed. Wadulo Makanold, Naiga Shakira for UBC News.
And the Minister for Trade